Olympic gold medalist Peter Wilson and Claire Emes from Ipsos MORI. Morning once again.
Morning.
We'll start, Claire, with the Mail on Sunday, should we? A bit of social networking.
Yeah, so there's two stories really here about social networking today in the papers. In the Mail, they're talking about how the police are sort of overwhelmed by the number of petty squabbles now on sort of Twitter and Facebook, the amount of time that it's taking up. Apparently there are 3 arrests a day. Some of them are quite serious, so I think that it's not a waste of time. It's time that needs to be spent, but some of it is quite petty, and the police are complaining about quite how much time that they are wasting on these. And also in the Daily Star on Sunday today, we see Twits giving away the results of the Strictly Come Dancing sort of dance-off. This is filmed straight after the live show on a Saturday, so people are sort of giving things away. I think it's just the all-pervasive nature of social media.
It is, I have to say, someone tweeted me last night, I got it when I woke up this morning, telling me about the twist in Skyfall, because they'd been to see it. I was very upset, actually, because I'm going to go and see it tomorrow. So be careful what you say on Twitter. You can spoil the fun for everybody else. The Sunday Telegraph, Peter, unsung heroes.
Yeah, a special one, I think, in my heart. They mentioned the sort of British Volunteer Awards. They close on Tuesday, having already attracted more than 600 entries. Funnily enough, I actually unofficially proposed my dad for this on the BBC Sport website. These people are invisible, sort of behind the scenes. You see the athletes winning, losing, and they're the ones you see on TV, or the ones at least in the papers. And of course there are so many people behind the scenes that you don't see, and I think this is a very special award. I think it's a wonderful way of thanking them for their hard work, which is generally unpaid. And
I mean, is there a sense, even with your gold medal, then, that you do think it might be your skill, but there's still a team effort?
Oh, huge team effort, massive team effort. My coach in particular is unpaid, Ahmed Al Maktoum. Without his help, I guarantee you straight away that I wouldn't have been able to have won the Olympic Games in London. And of course, with my family backing me, financially and with their time, and when I first started, I couldn't drive. So being driven up and down the country to compete, to train, it's a massive help.
Yeah, no, it's nice to acknowledge everybody else, isn't it, in all of this. The Independent on Sunday, Claire. Move along. Nothing to see.
Yes, so this is about the police commissioner elections and the fact that, I mean, in recent research we've done at Ipsos MORI, we've found that 3/5 of people are aware of these elections, but people don't really know what they mean, or they don't really understand what they're supposed to be doing. And here in the article they're talking about how they had a public meeting but only one person turned up. So I think there's a bit more communication that could be done. These elections take place next month, November the 15th. We get to vote for who should be sort of running the police force in our area. So
it's very difficult to know, isn't it, in all of this, what qualities a police commissioner needs? I don't know. Do you know, Peter?
I have absolutely no idea.
But that's the thing, but most people don't, as you were just saying, my husband and I were talking about it yesterday, and we were saying, even though we're doing the industry that I work in, trying to find out more about, what qualities, as you say, should be required to vote for the mayor or the, police commissioner.
Very difficult job.
It's a worry that they could be turned over more to just a, media campaign rather than anything else.
It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, actually. Peter, I'm intrigued you've picked this in the Mail on Sunday. Divorcees are top tax informers.
I know.
You're not a divorcee, are you, Peter?
No, I'm not. But I thought it was just quite a funny little one. It's about, obviously, it's in the headline, about divorcees, top tax informers, along with disgruntled business partners. HMRC are giving away sort of a bit of money to incentivise people to, one way or another,
spill the beans.
Exactly, to spill the beans. It's risen by a fifth in the past year to reach almost £375,000, which is a huge amount of money. But clearly they're getting the results. So official figures show that there were 74,000 reports made to the tax evasion hotline last year. So it's a slight fall on previous year, but it's still pretty impressive.
Well, nothing like a woman or a man scorned.
Exactly.
And watch out if you're getting divorced. Make sure you pay your tax bill. Dear me. The humble bee under threat. I mean, we've known this for a long time, Claire, that obviously there are problems. Independent on Sunday, though, saying do-gooders are causing a problem there.
Yes, it's a spin, I suppose, on that we've all heard about the plight of the honeybee, and it's triggered a massive increase in the number of people who are wanting to keep bees. In fact, a colleague of mine has just started her own bee colony. But the issue is that in certain areas, such as in London, we don't have enough sort of rich nectar plants to actually sort of feed these bees and so they can make their honey. So honey yields are down in the capital. So they're saying if you're going to keep bees, you need to start making sure that you're planting the correct plants in your garden to actually sustain your bee colony. We've just recently done some research that shows only 12% of the public can actually recognise a honeybee from a sort of a range of other wasps, flies and hornets.
That's worrying.
Terrifying. It's very worrying. Primrose is very good for bees.
We used to do beekeeping at school.
Did you?
Yeah. In fact, we used to have the suits would never sort of brand new. We used to get little holes in them. You were always being stung. You see these little kids running across sort of the playing fields, screaming.
So have you had honey straight from the hive sort of thing?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Fantastic.
No, it was wonderful, yeah. No, I can recommend it, but yeah, you want to get a new suit. Definitely get a new suit.
I don't think I'd want to be a beekeeper, but honey is a passion of mine. I can't eat a lot of it, but I do like it. Peter, Daily Star Sunday, I can see you being, chomping at the bit to go and see Skyfall. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't. I would love to. I really would. Daniel Craig cheated death while shooting Daredevil scenes. It's quite an exciting read. But no, apparently he said later in the piece that he was never concerned. But of course, Gary Powell, who was the Skyfall's stunt expert, has told how he was concerned for Daniel's life. But no problems there. Everything was fine. Of course, I don't want to.
It is fantastic. I went to it on Friday.
You've seen it?
Yes, went on Friday evening. Yes, I don't think it's the best ever. I still think Casino Royale tops it.
Oh,
the
really?
opening running scene.
You can't beat Bond. I've been watching them all on the movie channel, and it's just fantastic. I love it. I'm almost bonded out, but I've got tomorrow to get through for a bit of Skyfall.
There's lots of Daniel Craig running.
Can you ever be bonded out? I don't think you can ever be bonded
Probably
out.
Not. No, probably not. We'll finish off, Claire, with the Sunday Express, should we? Because we are heading into winter, no doubt about it.
I think we're very lucky, having seen sort of your breaking news, that this is the worst we have to deal with in this country. But we've seen a cold snap, but apparently we're ready for it this time. This is the exciting news. We have GPS-tracked gritting trucks, and they also talk about gritter Twitter feeds. Again, social media coming to the fore there. So this time, apparently we are prepared, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
No, there's always something goes wrong.
You know what'll happen? The rain will come, it'll wash the grit away, and then they're just, there's always...
They're going to spin everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, fingers crossed it won't be too bad. Been really good to see you both this morning. Thank you very much indeed.
Good to see you guys too.
And let's get a quick check on the sports headlines. Charlie?
Stephen, hi there.